What's up guys, Meredith with ExtremeTerrain.com, and today we are checking out the Borla Climber Touring Catback, fitting all 2018 and newer 2.0 liter 4-door JL Wranglers, excluding the 4xe models. Now, if you want a deeper exhaust note without all the volume in a system that's going to tailor to your off-road adventures, this is a great choice to consider. Now, when it comes to the loudness meter, I'm definitely going to give this a 2 out of 5, with 1 being completely stock and 5 being Wake the Neighbors loud. Now, this will offer a small volume increase, being Borla's quieter muffler option, but will more so deepen the tone of the 2.0 if you want a stronger presence out of your Jeep, making it a great option if you're in the Jeep often, whether you're daily driving it or you just have longer rides to your off-road park. Now, the factory system, as we all know, has a very large muffler on the back, and when you're off-road, it has a lot of potential to get damaged because of its poor departure angles, and depending on how hard of a hit that you take with it, you can pinch the tailpipe shut, which is definitely something that you don't want to do. Now, this system is going to eliminate that, tucking the tailpipe up and out of the way, and it's going to be cut a little bit short, and that's going to maximize your departure angles, while of course also getting that sound benefit. Now, again, as a result of that high flow, straight through style touring muffler, this will slightly increase the volume, but really going to bolden the tone to turn some heads, especially at startup, with a little bit of aggressiveness when you get into the higher RPM ranges without the rasp and without the drone due to Borla's no drone guarantee. This will feature 2 3/4 inch mandrel bent T304 stainless steel. As far as the construction is concerned, that T304 is going to be very high quality for optimal rust resistance, and the mandrel bent construction will offer smooth and direct airflow to optimize your exhaust. Now, the touring muffler will be the quietest of Borla's muffler trio, delivering that smooth and aggressive note out of the exhaust while eliminating the drone, and that's due to the chambering inside of this muffler. Now, the hangers will also have a factory style build to them for an OE fit, and this is going to include the one clamp that you need. You don't need a lot. The front clamp at the front of the system is going to utilize the factory one, and you also get a heat shield to protect the underbody of your Jeep, and it's all going to be straightforward, and we'll show you how to do that in just a minute. This system is going to come in at roughly $650. Comparing this to other choices, this is going to be made of a very high quality material and won't be over the top when it comes to volume. So if that's up your alley, I definitely think that if you've got the extra couple bucks to spend to get a well-built and high clearance system that's going to be subtle, gets satisfying when you hit the pedal, and is going to be built to last, then this is going to be a great one to look at. Install should be a 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about 2 hours to get the job done with some fairly basic hand tools. However, if you do plan on installing this yourself or are just interested in a detailed breakdown of the install, we can head over to our shop and check it out on our JL right now.
Tools required for this install include an impact gun, a ratchet, a pry bar, an exhaust hanger remover tool, a flathead screwdriver, and 11, 13, and 15 millimeter socket. What's up guys? Today we're installing an exhaust on our Wrangler, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is hop over to the driver's side. Right behind our muffler, we have a clamp that will take a 15 millimeter socket to loosen up. Now with our clamp loosened up, we can come to our hanger. We have one on each side of the muffler. It might be a little bit hard to see, but we're going to get an exhaust hanger remover tool in there to pop our hanger out of place. I've got a pole jack on the muffler to support the weight of it once we pop this off. And now I'm going to get a pry bar in there just to work that the rest of the way out. And now I'm just going to try to wiggle this out the rest of the way by hand, working it back and forth. And then with that popped out, you can do that same thing on the other side. So now with our driver and passenger side hangers popped out, we can remove our pole jack. We're gonna wiggle our muffler back and forth to pull it off of our pipe, right where we disconnected our clamp. Now with our muffler removed, we'll follow our exhaust forward to this clamp. we've got a 13 millimeter bolt that we'll grab a 13 millimeter socket to undo. With that loosened up, we can slide our clamp back. Now with our clamp loosened up, we're gonna take a flathead screwdriver to pry back this little clip that's holding our clamp to our exhaust pipe. So we'll grab a flathead screwdriver and pull back on that. And now with our clamp popped off, we can slide our pipe off of our flange. And now we can come back to our one remaining hanger and we'll take an exhaust hanger remover tool to pop it out. So now with everything disconnected, I'm gonna remove the pole jack and then we're gonna move this whole pipe backwards so that we can clear the frame here and then we can pull back forward at an angle to fully remove our pipe. Now we can go ahead and install our front pipe. So we're gonna raise this up to our flange, and then I've got a pole jack here to support the weight of the back of our muffler. And then we can slide our clamp over that flange. And I'm gonna take a 13 millimeter socket to start tightening that down. I'm just gonna get it snug for now. And we can rotate this, raise our pole jack to line it up, get our muffler sitting flat, and then we can go back and tighten that the rest of the way down. So now we're gonna install our heat shield included in the kit. We're gonna be reusing the stud here and here. So I'm gonna be loosening up all of these nuts here on the driver's side to be able to pull it down enough to get our heat shield in there. So I've got an 11 millimeter socket and I'll pull these all out. Now with those out, we can pull down on our heat shield to get the gap that we need to slide our new one in. This is our orientation where it's going to be going. So now I'm just going to slide this in here. We'll get it slid over our studs and raise our factory heat shield back up and start threading on our nuts. And then we'll tighten those all back down with that same 11 millimeter socket. Next, we can take our over axle pipe and slide our clamp over the end. And then we can slide this up and over our axle towards the rear. And then we can connect that to our muffler pipe. And now we can get our rod up and into our rubber isolator. Next, we can get our back hanger into our isolator. I'm gonna take a pry bar against the frame to pry our pipe over to the side. I'm gonna pull the other way on our isolator. And now we can go back to our clamp, get our exhaust straightened out, and take a 15 millimeter socket to tighten it down.
going to wrap it up for my review and the install of this Borla Climber Touring Catback exhaust system fitting all 2018 and newer 2.0 liter 4-door JL Wranglers, excluding the 4xe models, and you can find this right here at extremeterrain.com.